see.
Welcome to JNR Ministry for Kids. Today we are going to talk about a wise man visiting Jesus. Far to the east of Bethlehem, there were men who were referred to as Magi. The Magi were considered to be very wise. Even though they were wise in many ways, the Magi did not worship God. The Magi did, however, study science and the stars. They had seen the stars many times, but there was something very different about one star they began to see in the sky. There was something so special about this star that the Magi knew they must go and see what it is about. After studying the star, the Magi began to follow it. This star was so special that they realized that it was leading them to a king, the King of the Jews. This was exciting. They wanted to worship this new king. The star was over the town of Bethlehem, but the Magi decided to stop in the city of Jerusalem on the way. Herod was the king of the Jews, and he lived in a palace in Jerusalem. The Magi thought that since he was a king, that surely Herod would know about this new king. Where is the one who has been born king of the Jews? The wise men asked Herod. We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him. They wanted to give him gifts and praise him like a king deserved. King Herod seemed puzzled. He called together the chief priests and teachers of the law and asked for their advice. Herod was the king. Had the priests and teachers of the law ever hear about another king? These advisors knew what the prophets had written about in the Old Testament. They knew that God was sending a Messiah to save his people. The prophets had said that the Messiah, the real king of the Jews, will be born in Bethlehem. The real king of the Jews. This meant that when the Messiah came, he would be more important than King Herod. King Herod did not want anyone to be more important than him. He was king, and he liked himself a lot. He knew he had to find out where this new king was. He had to get rid of him. So Herod came back to the Magi and tried to trick him. He told them to go and find the newborn king so he could go and worship him and give him honor too. But this was a trick. King Herod didn't really want to worship the new king. He wanted to kill him. He just wanted to follow the Magi so he would be knowing where the new king was. The star began to shine again, so the wise men followed it. Once again, soon they found the house in Bethlehem where Joseph, Mary, and their little boy, Jesus, were staying. Mary and Joseph told the wise men all about how Jesus had been born in a stable. They told them about the angels singing to the shepherds when they announced his birth. The wise men knew immediately that this little boy was truly the new king of the Jews. They bowed down in front of him and gave him very expensive gifts from their country in the east. The gifts were gold, incense, and myrrh. These were the kinds of expensive gifts that people would give to a king. The Magi gave Jesus this special honor. The Magi had a dream and knew that the King Herod was going to try to kill Jesus. The Magi did not want to tell King Herod where to find Jesus. They went back home a different way so that the King Herod would not be able to follow them. The Magi weren't the only ones to have a dream. An angel appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, "Joseph, get up, take the child and his mother and escape to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you. If you don't go, then Herod will search and find your son. Then he will kill him." So Joseph got up at that very moment in the middle of the night. He took his family on a long trip to Egypt. They were safe. It was a good thing that Joseph did act quickly. When the other Magi and I did not return to King Herod, he got very angry. King Herod ordered his soldiers to kill every single little Jewish boy under the age of 2. He did not know that Jesus was already gone, so he thought that he could kill him this way. What a sad day. But God kept Jesus safe. Jesus was God's special gift to the world. The wise men knew that Jesus was special, so they wanted to give him a special honor. Are you like the wise men? You can give Jesus special honor by obeying him and telling him how much you love him. Have you given Jesus honor today? Well, that's it for our story. I hope you enjoyed it.
If you give me a little, I can give you more. But if you give me nothing, I will also give you all.